Now after the play, oh man, it's Barkley who appears to be shaken up. He's down. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside.
Okay, break. 36 to Mike. Watch twist. Mike, 36.
First carry for the former Buckeye, J.K. Dobbins. And that's a touchdown, but hold on. There is a flag down on the field. We'll have to see what this is about.
Here we go.
Brutal, so take away the long touchdown.
It's a cruel game sometimes, partner.
Ready. 70 Lion. Mike 5. Here we go, D. Here I come again.
On the counter now, it's Dobbins. And he'll hope that this is not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, second down. Well behind the sticks here with a 2nd and 18. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be third down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
Yeah, it was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
On third down, here's Dobbins. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. It's a gain of 9, but it's also going to mean a punt here on their opening drive. On fourth down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Fielded just inside the 30. 42 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. 70 Timberwolf. 60 Bison. Quick dad. Go. Mike. Hawk 70. 55. Here we go.
Now the first carry for Darren Davis. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Next, the receivers help spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. They go play action with McDonald. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Here's McDonald off of the play fake. Quick hitter here is complete. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Instead of a 3rd and 1 run, they go pass and they get 12 yards out of it. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a pickup of 12. Second play in a row with a 12-yard gain. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
Under 10, under 10.
19 Lion.
Play action. It's McDonald sliding out of the pocket. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Viking 18. Buffalo 18.
Out of the gun, McDonald. And he comes back with one complete. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Well, I know from past experience, before you actually play a game, you visualize what's going to happen. And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize themselves being in the center of what's going on. That's 3 catches for him here in the early going. He's got to like the way this is starting.
Absolutely. 3 catches on any drive is good. Opening drive, that's a tone setter.
Hey, check 24, check 24.
60 Bobcat,
To throw on 2nd down. McDonald, he rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. Unfortunately for him, if last week was any indication, we knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week it was interception after interception, and here we go again.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because I thought I was going to run out of fingers, all right, because I'm not all that skilled as a mathematician. But you're right. It felt like a matter of time, and you've got to think the guys on defense, they couldn't wait for this opportunity after what they saw on tape.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll start on the ground with Dallas. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. The tackle made there by Tack McKinley.
Well, it's hard to have vision as a runner and find a hole when there's nothing but defenders in your way. They stacked that one up really well. But give him credit. Instead of trying to bounce it out and turn it into a big play, which might have turned into a big loss, kind of just took his medicine there and took the 1 yard.
On 2nd down, run with Dobbins. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up.
Set. Cougar 19.
On play action, they'll throw. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Tack McKinley made his way into the backfield.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long, why are you calling play action?
Because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and that leads to a play action sack. Call it an even 40-yard punt, 7 though on the return. And the Jets will have a short field to work with as they take over 1st and 10.
go. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Let's go, defense. Hey,
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
Here we go. Here we go. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
McDonald sets to throw. Flushed out right. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Jets have taken a first-quarter lead. So he scrambled right, but was able to look back toward the middle of the end zone to find the target.
As you know, in this game, sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules, because we all know most guys throwing the football are taught never throw back into the middle of the field on a scramble. He did it and got away with it for a touchdown.
Instinct sometimes, right? They just take over.
Instinct and vision. Sometimes you just see people who are open and you're able to get it to them.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Browns drive about to get started. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of the playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a first down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3 and out on the last possession, that told you just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will step up here? We'll see. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Street.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
They've had multiple opportunities on offense and still haven't scored any points. Felt like they wanted to loosen things up, throw it downfield, and see if maybe they could get a big play and a quick strike.
And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. A nice job getting free on the return for 13 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Here, we just got to do ball control. This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense. That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Check.
Off play action. McDonald Escaping the pressure right. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Mike 29. Nice, read up.
Big Lion.
Check.
Six guy. Check six guy. Sponge. No.
18, Pioneer.
Mike 28.
To throw on 3rd down. McDonald firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Ready. Cougar 19. Riggs. 60 Maverick.
Check 50.
Hey, check that. Street.
Alert flare. Check 99.
Throwing on 1st down. McDonald flush to his right. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Okay,
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Let's go, D. Big series right here. We got to step it up.
Hey, smash. Warrior 70.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
Hey, smash Bronco.
13. Tighten up. Watch the
Herc. Right there. Herc.
Throwing again. McDonald eluding the pressure right. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 16 yards, a 1st down.
Check Bobcat.
Slam. Check safety.
Throwing is McDonald. Flush down right. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 22.
Go. 29 is the mark.
70 Ranger.
Come on,
Hey.
From the gun, it's McDonald. Escaping the pressure right. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Jets will extend their lead.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone. So give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown indeed. The official says this one counts.
Let's do it.
Elliott good with a PAT, and that'll make the score 14-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Pulls it in at the 13. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Keep playing hard. Baby, ride it. Let's go.
The Browns drive about to get started. The results for them so far not that great. Well, not good at all. 3 drives, 3 punts.
Yeah, and now what you're doing is you're looking at your play sheet. You're trying to figure out what you're going against defensively. I wonder, are they showing them something they haven't seen or anticipated in practice, and maybe that's throwing them off? Or do they just have to go to a different play calling section and try and run some offense that way?
Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. and good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
Good starting position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And he's got this down to the 35. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
19 tight.
On the play fake. McDonald out to his left. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Off play action. McDonald. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Hey, what's the ball? 29 is the Mike. Mike 29.
They're not ready for this, man. They're not ready for this. 79 Broncos.
Y'all playing the wrong football.
No street. Hustle.
On 3rd down, McDonald. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
29 is the Mike.
Dragon 60.
Off the play fake. McDonald. Maybe he hits him in stride. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. They get 11 there on 4th and 10. Didn't get it by much, but it is a first down. Off play action. McDonald. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Jets find a way to stretch their lead.
Did you see how the linebackers froze for just a second? That's why you run play action. You want to keep them rooted in the spot and create a little bit of extra space so your tight end can find some room behind them. And then the quarterback finds his target downfield, and he turns it into 6 points.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
I told you.
The Browns drive about to get started. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Dobbins running out of the gun. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Here's a 4-receiver look now. 3 of those guys out to the right side on 2nd and 8.
60 Bobcat.
Mike 5. Hey, come on out here. Come get some.
And that'll be incomplete. To Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big third down coming up.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on third down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He's got his tight end, David Njoku. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Here's 2nd and 8. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Trying to defend the out route there, got the PI call.
And you know what's difficult about that one is sometimes you want to make the undercut move and go for the football, and other times just want to hang on the upfield shoulder and make the tackle. I think he got caught in between and created a foul.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. A shotgun snap and again to Dobbins. And a very similar result again. The Jets defense once more stopping him behind the line. 2 yards the loss there. Now 3rd and 14. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. The run hasn't worked the last couple of plays. Now it's 3rd and 14. He'll drop to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Matt Gay now gets ready for the field goal try. This just a 35-yard attempt from the left hash. And Gay knocks this one through. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. So they do get the 3 points before they hit halftime. Something to build on, maybe.
Yeah, go ahead and raise the banner, right? Wave the flag. That's good. Got points. And now, as you said, they've got something to build on as they get ready for the second half.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead. But a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a third down. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Off the play fake. McDonald. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
It's going to be a long day, offense. It's going to be a long day. 29 is the mic.
Mustang 19.
I got you, boy.
Off play action. McDonald flushed to his right. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw again. McDonald. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. A 2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3.
29 is the mic. Mike 29.
On the play fake. McDonald. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Ready. Cougar 19.
Check.
Cup 19. Cup 19.
55 Mike, got 55. So we got man. Check.
Cougar 19.
Off play action. McDonald. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. McDonald. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Buffalo 18. Set.
Off play action. McDonald. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be brought down with the first down and a late flag here too. And he may get a few more tacked on for good measure. So a big penalty there on the face mask leads to 1st and 10.
Panther 60. Hustle.
A final shot before break. McDonald to the end zone, but it's incomplete. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. The kick by Elliott is good. And the lead up to 3 touchdowns now. It's 24-3. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And the Jets set to receive this third quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the second half.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And the half will begin with a touchback.
Let's go.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches.
Check, 55 to Mike. Hey, let's get off the field.
Trap 60, trap 60.
McDonald. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches.
I'm coming after you.
Hey, check Mike, 18, pioneer.
Watch the run. Watch the run. Watch the run.
Here's McDonald to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have it first. He'll buy some time right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
That's baby shot.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Mike 55.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. McDonald. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1.
58, boys, 58.
Panther Street, Panther Street.
Watch the run.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Back to throw again. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
Let's go. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Watch the pass. 55's Mike, guys, 55. Ready?
From the gun, McDonald eluding the pressure right. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
Here we go, here we go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
3 bud. Mike, 55. Right there in the middle, 55. Stay with your man.
Seven Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Operating from the gun. McDonald got a man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jets.
You get fired up, baby.
From a yard out. And the Jets are going to add on to their lead.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run, and he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
And that'll increase their lead to 28. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taken at the 15, short kick. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
Yes, sir.
The Browns drive about to get started. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
It's so tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Yeah, right there, 54 Mike.
I got one.
Mike's 5.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, second down.
Another attempt, another incompletion. And when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points. And the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
Run you over.
Check smash, check smash.
Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Watch the ship.
And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long day.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Give them 22 there on the 3rd down conversion. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
Hey, you don't want to see me. You don't want it.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Jets have recovered. And nothing but daylight ahead. And he takes it to the house. It's a fumble recovery for a Jet touchdown. And give some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice. You're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever?
Well, the PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Fielded right around the 80. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
They don't get nothing.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Get this, boy. You think you're going to get this?
The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins. He's got a first down past the 30. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. J.K. Dobbins. 84 yards. And the Browns are able to cash in for 6. What an excellent run. And from the beginning, the defense just looked a little fooled, a little out of position.
A little bit frozen, too, because when you hand the ball inside, you lose sight of it oftentimes as a defender, and your eyes naturally gravitate to the quarterback. And before they realized it, he was off and running through the thick of the line while the quarterback faked it and carried it outside.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Still comfortably on top, third quarter, as they start things here with a 1st and 10. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Check 3.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be stopped up at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call. That's on the Pro Bowl guard from Notre Dame, Zach Martin. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty.
Mike 5-5, Mike 55, Mike 5-5.
Back to throw. McDonald. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. They get a good chunk of that penalty yardage back. A gain of 15. 2nd down.
Oh, I know how I feel.
Second and 5.
Cowboy 80. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Show it
19 tight, 19 tight.
On the play fake. McDonald. Dancing to his left. And that's incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
79 Bronco.
From the gun on 3rd down. McDonald. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is going to have a Jets 1st down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7. On 1st and 10. McDonald. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Off play action. McDonald. They'll roll him out right. Yep. It's caught at the 10. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And this Jet offense starting to run away with this one.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taken at the 15. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball, but that's not them, just taking it big-time jaunt. Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
54, line 54.
Let's go, Heavy. Let's go, Heavy. Heavy, what you got? What you got, Heavy? What you got, Heavy? Give me some. Give me some.
They run the counter. Dobbins. And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line. A gain of 3, second down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Four receivers now in the formation. 3 to the left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 7.
60 Eagle.
Watch twist. Watch twist.
They'll go again with Dobbins. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. J.K. Dobbins with his second touchdown of the night. And the Browns are able to cash in for 6.
Bottom line, when you play a runner with these talents, you've got to be able to wrap up and get him on the ground. Or the first person who gets there, hold him up long enough for the next wave to get there and get him down. Otherwise, he will continue downfield and find pay dirt.
Extra point by Gain is up and good. Back now here on EA Sports, where the fourth quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Takes this about 5 yards deep, and it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And this crowd has certainly liked what they've seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in, and they have not disappointed as they've got the big lead here in the fourth. Steps away. Now he'll let it. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. That one goes for 30 yards.
Mike 29. And here we go. Watch the pass. Watch
Street.
29 is the Mike. Mike 29.
Hurt.
What about the buses?
Mustang 19.
Check. Lucky. Check it out, Reed.
Watch that. Watch the safety.
Looking to throw. McDonald buying time to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
Ready, break.
Mike 29. I don't think you got it, son. 29 is the Mike. Mike 29. Here we go. No. Off.
Hurt.
Olsen, I got one.
Panther 11.
Steps away to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. And this is taken in at the 5. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown.
Well, they mentioned this week, Charles, they had a couple kinks on offense that they wanted to fix. I would say they're pretty well fixed.
There's no doubt about that. I mean, just about everything they've run has been successful in this one. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm done with this, right? I have no answers for anything. In fact, I'd probably send a note to the clock operator. Let it run.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. Fielded right around the
And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
You ain't going nowhere. Mike's 50.
They'll run on first down. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
On the double.
Mike's 4-2.
Watch the slants. Watch the slants.
Joker, 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 Joker.
Cowboy 80.
Shit. Kill, kill, kill. Kill.
Panther Street. Panther Street.
He's coming, he's coming. We got double.
Buffalo 18.
Looking to throw. Rolling to his right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Jordan Evans able to get in there and drop him behind the line.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury.
Set. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Defense. Let's go, defense.
Warrior 70.
Jack.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
The Browns on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 4. That's out to the left and complete. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down.
They dialed up the blitz on 3rd down, and your worry as a defense that they can hit you with a big play in that situation. Instead, the blitz pays off. Able to rally to the football and make the play.
And here's Gillen on now to punt as he gets this one away.
Taking a couple yards shy of midfield. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
Lion.
I'm coming for you. You mine. 29.
Check smash. Check smash. Cup 19. Cup 19.
On 1st down, McDonald forced out to his left. Now he'll throw. This is caught inside the 15. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 36 yards on the play. So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10.
Mike, 55. Check, 55, Mike.
Hey, 19 Lion.
55's mine, guys. 55.
From the gun, McDonald. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor in effect.
Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 more. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Pulls it in at the 13. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Let's go, boys. Bring it on.
Oh, yeah, this is a ball game now, baby.
The Browns drive about to get started. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
Oh, yeah, and here we go again.
Mustang 19.
Mike 36. Mike 36.
Watch the slant. Watch the slant.
Blitz, blitz, blitz.
Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
The Browns on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 10.
Mike 36.
Back to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. They get only 4 that time, as that leads us to a 4th down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Keep playing hard, fellas, all day. Woo! Let's get it.
So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy.
Panther 11.
Gotta try it here. He's back to throw. He's got his man. That's Hardman. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
18 Cardinal.
Pick it up.
Switch.
On 1st down, Dobbins. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Defensively, you've got the nice lead here in the 4th quarter. You're saying, if they want to get a run of a little over 10 yards, that's okay.
I hear what you're doing there, and I think you're onto something. They've loosened up on defense, so don't get fooled by the nice runs you're getting now. You've got to get bigger plays, possibly think about throwing the football a bit more here.
That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there, it's going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding is his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
60 Maverick.
Mike 36. Mike 36. Watch the pass.
This is caught, and he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late, but he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Gay is on for the point after. And they make the score a little bit more respectable here in our final quarter of play. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This taken in about 4 yards deep.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. These guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20.
Riggs.
58, the mic. Right here. Check 26, check 26.
Buffalo 18.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He sets to fire deep. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Back to throw. McDonald. He's going to try and go deep again. And it's incomplete. Still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Jets, the win moves them up to 5-2 now on the year. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for Cleveland, things are definitely going south